Hey guys, Rich from BilletSPIN here with the long-awaited Trident video. What is the Trident, you ask? Well, this is the brand new top that we have come out with here at BilletSPIN. We just did the first release of these on our website, www.billetspin.com. We just released those this last Friday. Now we're going to be doing another release of these this coming Thursday or Friday, so you want to watch the website, and there'll be a countdown on the bottom of the main page that will show you when the second release is going to happen. So let's get right into it. What we're going to do today is talk a little bit about the design elements of the Trident and show you some of the material combinations. Now for the Trident, there's 27 total material combinations, 27 total, trying to give you a lot of variety here. I really like this top. I like all the tops that we make, honestly, but this one is, I just think it's cool, and so I just wanted to offer as many material combinations as possible. So a little bit about the Trident. Give you a little peek at her first before we start getting into all the different design aspects of it. This one has a little bit lower CG, the center of gravity, than the majority of my tops, and the clearance that you have from the ball to the side here is less than my average top. So what does that mean? Well, it means that I'll give you an example. The BilletSPIN Pro and the rotor tops, those had a very high center of gravity, and what that does is when it's sitting at rest, the stem will sit on a much less of an angle, and so that means when you spin it, it's very easy to spin and not catch an edge. Well, when you get into a top like the Navigator or the Trident here, if you launch it and it's crooked, the edge will hit, and that's what I term catch an edge, and it'll just stop, or it'll tip on its side and spin, looks like it's breakdancing. So this top is going to be a little harder to spin without catching an edge, but the the positive note of that is that it will stabilize much faster, like the Navigator. This is the style that I prefer, the lower CG tops. I just prefer that over the higher CG tops. This one won't hula nearly as much. It'll stabilize much faster than the rotor or the BilletSPIN Pro. Now, will this one spin forever like the Navigator? No. If you look at the 3D, these lobes, or the word is escaping me right now what I call these things, but anyways, they stick up quite high off of the collar here, and so they act like a fan, and that just kills spin time. So this top is going to have a spin time similar to the Kraken or the Aperture, which I know you guys really like, but that's the drawback. If you want tops that look cool like this, it's hard to make them spin a long time because of all the air resistance. But this top will actually spin a little bit longer. I really played around with getting the right weight and everything with this. It'll spin a little bit longer than the Kraken or Aperture. I'm real happy with the spin time comparatively. Excuse me. So anyways, let's get a little bit into the design. A couple neat features. If you look at the collar here, you can see the pattern. That is the same pattern that we have on the stem right here. So those two line up, which is kind of neat. On the grip, you have alternating, they're kind of like triangles, where this one is deep, this one is deep, this one is deep, this one is deep. So what we did is we actually tapered up. The tool comes in deep and then it gets shallow. Starts deep, comes shallow. So it alternates. It gives it a really neat effect, and hopefully the video captures that. And it also gives a really good grip. It won't tear up your fingers, but it just looks pretty cool, I think. So that's that. On the bolsters, that's what I was going to call these things. On the bolsters, you have 3 dots, and they are tapered. So this one is the biggest, then it gets a little smaller, then it gets a little smaller. And we have those exact same size on the face of the collar here, where it's bigger, smaller, smaller. Okay. And then the last thing, which is kind of cool, is that this ball, partial profile of a ball here is actually not a ball. It is a partial profile of a 70-sided circle. And if I can catch the light just right, you can see there's little flats. So it's like a stop sign, but that would only have 8 sides. We'll picture a stop sign with 70 sides, and we take a partial profile of it, and that's what you have here. There, you can kind of see it there. So instead of doing just a round, partial profile of a ball like I normally do, I thought it'd be kind of cool. Gives it some facets, kind of like a diamond or a disco ball, where you can see it when you get it in the light. It's pretty cool. So that's it. The diameter is 1.2, so it's a little bit bigger than the rotor or the navigator, but it's smaller than the Kraken or the Alpha, for those of you familiar with those tops. Very, very easy top to spin. And like I say, I talked about that earlier with the CG, as long as you don't catch an edge. So this top is not going to like a real deep dish spin base. You're going to want to have something a little flatter. This is a 6-inch 3 times magnification mirror, cosmetic mirror from Walmart, and it's perfect for this thing. So let's talk about the different material combinations here. Remember, we talked in some previous videos where we always start from the outside and we work our way in. So this is going to be stainless steel, copper, stainless. So SSCUSS. Okay? This is one of the most popular, well, this is the most popular of the standard materials. We did a lot of exotics, so I'm going to just kind of quick go through the different ones. Here's another standard. This is going to be copper over bronze over copper, and looks pretty cool. I really like that one. This is becoming more and more popular. This is the all stainless version, and I will admit on this one I really like this combination. It looks really tough. Yeah, all stainless. Okay, now we have, this is a tri-metal. This is the tri-metal. This is the only tri-metal combination I'm doing with the Trident. That means I'm using all 3 different standard materials: stainless steel, copper, and bronze. So for those of you that like the tri-metal, this one is only available on the Facebook group, which is, if you just search BilletSPIN on Facebook, it'll take you to the group. I'll get you approved right away. It's a private group. But there's an order thread up for this combo, and I'm going to leave this order thread up until the countdown ends for the next release, and then I'm going to take that down, and we're gonna fulfill all those orders. So that's the only tri-metal. Here's a bronze, stainless bronze, and I should have wiped these down a little bit before I showed them on video, but pretty cool. Here's a copper, stainless copper, which is normally our number 2 best seller of the standard materials. Very cool. Here is a stainless bronze stainless. I just love that bronze. So shiny. Here is one of our group member just flips out over this combination. Bronze, copper, bronze. Just lives for this combination, and I'll be honest with you, on this particular design, I like the bronze copper bronze over the copper bronze copper, and that's never the case, but on this one, yeah, this just looks right. Love it. Okay, so now we're going to get into three combinations. Some of you have heard of this if you're following the group. I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up or not, but this is actual Damasteel. This is bronze over Damasteel over bronze, and I am selling these unetched, and I hope the camera can pick up the faint pattern of the Damasteel. This is Blue Tongue Damasteel, and I'm going to sell these unetched. So if you would like to etch them, you can, but I am not going to. And we're not going to get into the reasons why. That's just the way that it is. So There, I think you can see it there. So we're going to offer the 3 different ones of the Damasteel, unetched Damasteel, and those will be on the next release coming. Here's the copper version of it. And then we have the all stainless. So we're going to be doing all 3 materials for the Damasteel, unetched. Okay, now we're going to get into the Mokume. And we have both 2-color Mokume and 3-color Mokume. And this is the 3-color stainless. This is one of my favorites right here. Absolutely love this one. There you can see it. 3 colors. So nickel silver, it's like a brass or a bronze, and a copper. And that baby will patina just beautifully. So that's the stainless. And here's the copper of the 3-color Mokume. And this is my favorite of all the Tridents. This one right here is my absolute favorite. I love this one. And I will have this one for my own personal collection. Beautiful. Okay, now there will be a bronze version of that coming in the next release. Here is the 2-color Mokume. So this is nickel, silver, and copper. It doesn't have the brass bronze color for the 3rd layer. And with the copper, it's a little bit more subdued, but it just goes perfect with the copper. And I'm going to also have a stainless version of this. So this is the copper version. I'm going to have a stainless version of this too. Hopefully you can see that copper in there. I'm trying a different lighting on this video, and we'll see how this looks. But anyway, okay. So then we get into the Damascus. Now my Damascus is not all here yet. But this is the twist, just the standard twist pattern. Hopefully I can get that to focus here. There. Really like this look. Kind of looks like waves on the water, and with the Trident theme, I think that just flows really nice. So that's the copper twist. And here is the stainless steel twist. And I don't have the bronze twist, but we will be offering that on the next release coming later this week. Pretty cool. And then we're going to get into our last 3 that I have, and this is going to be Spirograph, which is my favorite Damascus. This would be my 2nd favorite top right here of the Trident, the copper Spirograph. Copper, just beautiful. Love that pattern. That's the copper version. Now we have the bronze version. We will be offering all 3 of these. Very cool. And the last one I have for you today is the stainless steel Spirograph. Now, we will be adding razor wire and basket weave on this coming, or later this week's release as well. So we're going to have a lot. Like I said, there's 27 different variations. This is only I think about 20 of those. But anyways, yeah, if you like design, you know, if you're not as worried about spin time, spin quality, this thing is great. Really spins fantastic. Spin quality is really, really good. Spin time, you know, I'm trying not to give out spin times anymore because we have such a variety of you know, experience when it comes to spinning. But all I can do is compare it to other tops, and that's all I'm going to do. This is going to spin a smidge longer than the Kraken or Aperture. But for all the design elements that you have in here, there's a lot going on, a ton of machining. And so it's been a big hit. The sales have been really, really good, so everybody else seems to like it as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this kind of gives you a better idea and a close-up look of the Trident. I'm very, very proud of this one. Put a lot of time into the design, and love that alternating grip pattern there. That looks cool. Anyway, all right, well, that's it. If you guys got any questions, I'll be posting this on YouTube here shortly. Just post any questions in the comments, and I'll try to respond as quick as I can. Thank you for all your support of BilletSPIN. Seriously, it really just means a lot. And look forward to getting to know you all better and the upcoming designs and all the things we have planned. So have yourself a great day.